Hi, good morning. This is a little bit of advice for nurses who want to get into foot care. Um, at present, to become a certified foot care nurse through the website WOCNCB.org, Wound Ostomy Continence Certification Board, WOCNCB.org, is the website that has all the information on that criteria now. It did used to be open to 2-year nurses, but now you have to have a bachelor's to become certified. That being said, you don't have to be certified to do foot care. Foot care falls under activities of daily living, or toenail care does. It's activities of daily living. That is something that nurses can do. Yet you need to know what you're doing, but you can educate yourself. What I would suggest is if there's any way that you could get any kind of a job having to do with wound care or foot care and tell the employer that you'd be willing to learn, it would be fabulous if you could get paid while you're learning. That's sort of what happened to me 23 years ago. I was hired to be the diabetic foot nurse. I got some skills there and some confidence, even though they were the most rudimentary nippers, horrible big fat nippers, a rasp, and a curette. No drill, nothing. So the work I was doing was really barbaric compared to what I can do now. And at that time, I thought it was great. So I had the confidence, at least, to know how to cut toenails before I started my own business. So that would be ideal. But if you really want to do this, and I do think it's the most fabulous field in the world for nurses, myself anyway, it's been a really great career. Start educating yourself. But through the WOCNCB website, you can look at the different topics that you need to know about. And there are some courses around the United States. I used to give them, my last one was 2014, and I'll never give another foot care course again. It is absolutely, just almost ruined me. And it did really strain and actually ruin a couple friendships. The business end of this, it's so political, and there's, misunderstand. I am not a business person. I absolutely am terrible at the business end of things, and there's so many misunderstandings when you do business with friends that I really don't recommend that you ever do that, for one thing. But anyway, there are courses around, so take whatever you can get. There is a fabulous course in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, twice a year called the LEAP program, Lower Extremity Amputation Prevention Program. You can Google it. There's information. They do 2 courses a year, and they're free. It's a government thing, so that's a really good way to go. They're wonderful people. I don't keep up anymore with who's doing what where. There's a podiatrist who's doing a bunch of courses, I think, up in Washington, and she runs a Foot Care Nurse Association, which I just have a real kind of problem with that. I mean, I'm sure she's helping a lot of people, but I think a foot care nurse organization run by a podiatrist is just wrong somehow. So anyway, what I have come to find for my own self after 23 years is I only do what I want to do, where I want to do it, with whom I want to do it on a very small scale. The YouTube channel is a way that I can share some of my stuff and tips and knowledge and secrets and pearls of wisdom without me having to plan or go through any of the business stuff. So that's how I'm doing it. Let's see, what else can I say? If you want to start your own business at the junior college, there's always little classes. I would recommend you might look into that. And just do some searches out there. So that's it for right now. Little words of wisdom.